Imagine this. You work at a Dairy Queen as a delivery driver in Beverly Hills, New York City, state of Brooklyn. Your boss just threatened to fire you because you didn't bring enough ice cream yesterday, and the day before you were vandalizing the bathroom. You calm down and you think of the repercussions of getting fired. The first thing that comes to your mind is your parents' anger. You need to know how much ice cream you need to deliver on Friday, as that is your busiest day. This Dairy Queen only sells coned ice cream, and they come in 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. Suddenly, you get an idea and you pull out a pen and paper. To figure out how much ice cream you need to find the volume of the cones. On Fridays, your Dairy Queen sells about 50 small cones, 35 medium cones, and 20 large cones. The small cone has a radius of about 3 inches and a height of 4 inches. The medium has a radius of 5 and a height of 5 inches. And the large cone has a radius of 6 inches as well as a height of 6 inches. Additionally, you have to add 1 gallon of ice cream in case of accidents. Remember, 1 gallon is 231 inches. Luckily, you are a genius of mathematics, and you realize that the volume of the cone is always 1/3 the volume of the smallest cylinder that fits inside. There is some calculus involved, but for this scenario, imagine that you know why this is and how to use integration calculus. You end up with the following equation. Volume equals pi times radius squared times height over 3. Use 3.14 for pi. Problem. You'll need to know the equation provided before, which of course is volume equals pi times radius squared times height over 3. Hopefully you also know how to multiply and add. So firstly, you'll have to use the given radii and height for each size and make 3 different equations. You will have the equations v equals pi times 3 squared times 5 over 3 for the small cone. v1 equals pi times 5 squared times 5 over 3 for the medium cone. And v2 equals pi times 6 squared times 2 for the large cone. Okay, after solving the exponents, you'll get v equals pi times 9 times 5 times 4 over 3 for the small cone. v1 equals pi times 25 times 5 over 3 for the medium cone. And v2 equals pi times 36 times 2 for the large cone. Finally, you have to find the volume of each cone. And after you simplify it, you should get v equals 37.68 for the small cone, v1 equals 130.833 for the medium cone, and v2 equals 226.08 for the large cone. Okay, so next you have to make another equation. Since you know that your Dairy Queen sells about 50 small cones, 35 medium cones, and 20 large cones, you have to add 1 gallon or 231 inches. And you have to multiply 50 and the volume of the small cone, 35 by the volume of the medium cone, and 20 by the volume of the large cone. You'll end up with this equation, which is 50 times the volume of the small cone times 35 times the volume of the medium cone, and plus 20 times the volume of the large cone, plus 231, which should give you the total amount of ice cream you need in inches. Okay, plug in the volumes of all the sizes, and you should get an equation that is 50 times 37.68 plus 35 times 130.833 plus 20 times 226.08 plus 231. Solving this will give you the total amount of ice cream you need. The answer should come out to about so you have to multiply all of it first. So after you multiply it, you'll get 1,884 plus 4,579.155 plus 4,521.6 plus 231 for the extra gallon. So your total should be about 11,215.755 inches, or 448.55 gallons. You quickly buy the ice cream and return to the store, and to your shock, your boss is mad at you again. You ask him why and if there's anything you could do to save your job. He says that it was Dairy Queen's birthday and that she also needed to buy 3 more gallons of ice cream cake and the required cones for them. These 3 gallons, or 693 inches, need to be divided into 15 cones for all the employees. To salvage your job, you ask for the radii and the height. He says as punishment for your constant misbehavior, he won't tell you the radius, but he will tell you the height. The height is inches. Your job is to solve for the radius so you know which cones to purchase. Good thing you took algebra.